David in Portland. Hey, David. Sorry I dropped your call. Welcome back.
I went through that cell area as well. So
okay. Maybe it was you. Okay. Whatever.
Yep.
What's up?
Just a couple of comments on the police and schools and how it evolved to that point. I come from the era of corporal punishment and went in a few times myself. But
there was that scared straight phenomena that was a big fad there in the the late 80s, I think.
Early 80s for me.
Early 80s, okay, but yeah.
But because of changes in culture and all the rest, and lawsuits and all the rest of that, school districts have been more and more hands off. And I know there was an article about 6 or 7 years ago of a teacher getting slapped with a sexual harassment suit for just hugging a crying child at some point.
Right.
So it's gotten to the point of almost complete hands off for the school districts. So they're pulling in the police or something else, trying to find the authority for that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because it's being taken out of their hands.
So if we go back to, again, I think this was in the 80s, the McMartin, maybe it was before that, the 70s.
Well, I'm not saying going back to the corporal punishment, but at least allow the teachers to touch and
I'm following a logic chain here, David. The McMartin preschool thing, which turned out to be a non-thing, even though it destroyed the lives of all these people involved, where these children were alleging sexual abuse, and it turned out that it was this weird new kind of therapy that was basically, hypnotizing these kids and implanting false memories. And
I wasn't going to that point.
Yeah, but my point is that then led to hysteria in general about pedophiles and whatnot that has echoed down in our schools to the point where teachers are not allowed to touch children in ways that are just totally normal and non-sexual, and that then leads to the teachers and the schools saying, well, if we can't touch the children, we can't discipline the children, police legally can, so we'll have a police officer here, which means that, a crazy psychology idea, this idea or arguably it wasn't, you could also say it wasn't just a crazy and now well debunked and discredited psychology idea, but also a hysterical media, pumping this thing into those old enough to remember the McMartin thing. I mean, it just went on for weeks, of just frantic hysteria and outbreaks all over the country, and Satanism, and people telling stories about being hung upside down and having their blood drained out. I mean, it got wild, and the media, and so the media frenzy led to police in our schools and the normalization of a guy with a gun doing discipline.
Yes.
It's like, if you start looking at the breadcrumbs, it's really amazing. Thank you for that, David. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder of that whole thing. You're spot on. Very, very well done. Thank you very much.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.